What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tsendbaater, Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis. Get this. Tsendbaater to Ryan Garcia, I am not Mole. I don't even like Tank. I will KO him in the future. Eternibat Tsendbaater has quickly learned that even negative publicity is still publicity. Accusations have swirled that the two-time Olympian from Mongolia was the mole inside the training camp of Ryan Garcia, who suffered a 7th-round knockout loss to Gervonta Tank Davis in their super fight on April 22nd. Tsendbaater posted a video on Sunday morning alleging that he hurt Garcia with a body shot during a recent sparring session, following Garcia's public claim that the unbeaten Mongolian southpaw was leaking information to Davis's camp. Tsendbaater felt the need to clarify his claim. He says, hey, King Ryan, my bro, my last post, Tsendbaater posted on Instagram, the translation was incorrect and confusing. My apologies. Who is the mole? What are you talking about? I am not Mole. I don't even speak English. I don't even like Tank. I will KO him in the future. Okay. And he says, during our sparring, I tried to help you and sparred Tank-style boxing, whose squats statue is physically was a perfect fit to prepare for Davis. I was cheering for you to win against Tank. You are a great boxer. My next time, try to learn from sparring, and hopefully you will not get hit by the same punch during the fight. Good luck to you, and God bless. Let me counterpunch. Whoa, first off, if Eternibat was the mole, do you think he would actually say he was the mole? I mean, do you really think he would say that I am the mole if he was that guy? Like, I'm not that guy, but I'm that guy. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I get it. Okay, well, you are not the mole. Okay, but then he said, it's not me, it wasn't me. You need to look somewhere else, whatever. Now, him saying, well, I'll stop Tank in the future. Okay, well, maybe, maybe not. You know, depends on when you guys fight. If it's next 5 years from now, you know, when Tank's like 33, right? That may be the case, but, you know, I was cheering for you to win. But the hilarious thing about it, you know, it's like he's almost, and it just shows you how people, when they translate stuff, how pragmatic it sounds. You know what I mean? It's just like, you know, I tried to help you. I was perfect for it. I was cheering for you to win. I think you're a good boxer, but hopefully you will not get hit with the same punch. Next time, try to learn. You know what I mean? Like, that sounds so unapologetically Asian. You know what I mean? It's like the things that they're saying, it's not sugar-coated at all. It's exactly what they want to say. So I don't really know how people lose that in translation. That's just what you said. Now, maybe some words here or there that may differ or whatever, but that's what you said, you know. And him saying he doesn't speak English, well, I mean, he was speaking English pretty damn good when he said he leaked that video. And him posting that, okay, that breeds attention. Okay, I want to be known. I want people to know me. I'm only 5-0. So if I'm 5-0, and, you know, again, I don't know who he was. I don't know who the guy was at all. So, yeah, I know who he is now. Eternibat Tsendbaater. I know I'm saying that wrong, but it is what it is, right? Eternibat. We know who that is now. Okay, I just found out he was Mongolian just now. Because I just read this article, you know. And he's getting the publicity that he, I guess, wanted. I don't know what he expected, but whatever he expected, this is what he got. Okay. And for him to do that, he's getting something that may help him in his career. I think it'll bring more pressure on him because people are going to expect more. If he can crush Ryan to the body that's supposed to have been an elite fighter and injure him for another elite fighter, well, yeah, people are going to have their eyes on Tsendbaater. Okay. But him saying that I'm not the mole, okay, well, all right. It's kind of... It's kind of pointless at this point now. Because he's like, oh, well, I'm not the mole, but even if you weren't, you still let everybody know that you hurt Ryan. So, but then to his defense, to be fair, if he was the person leaking information, would he be out saying, hey, I was the one that did it? You know what I mean? Maybe the one that was leaking information is someone we don't expect. Maybe. It's a lot of things in boxing, a lot of sneaky, underhanded stuff in the sport. But he could just be giving everyone the Big Ten fake out. Like, yeah, it was me, but it wasn't me. I'm not the mole, but I was the mole. You know what I mean? So it's just, like, hey, how can I possibly be doing that? So he may want people to think. I don't know how the man thinks, but I know he's a young fighter. And if he did this to Ryan, I think that he shouldn't have said anything to anybody except Ryan himself. Because, again, that's sparring, okay? And what goes on in sparring is supposed to stay there. Again, I always bring up the example of Joey DeWaco. See, if Joey DeWaco did say, man, I'm sorry, man, I gave you a concussion when I hit you upside the head and knocked you out or hurt you or whatever, or dropped you, like, if he would have done that, what would everyone think? Counterpunch. It's all you need to know. They would think, okay, this guy is looking for attention. This guy, he knows that information has been leaked, however it got leaked. I don't even think the mole is important at this point. I think what's important is this guy decided to talk someone else's business to the world. The world, Craig, to the world. And he shouldn't have done that. Okay? And that should be a lesson to everybody that wants to bring someone else in like that in this camp, not to, because he runs his mouth too much. Don't matter if the fight was over or not. That wasn't his business to say what a person was, because that changes the whole dynamics of the fight. Sure, it explains people that are fanboys, but at the end of the day, what does it really do? It brings attention to you, and it cheapens the other fighter's win, because that guy was injured based on what your gossip is about or your rumor. Or it may be truth, but that's not your business to tell anybody anything. Because if he wanted to say that to Ryan, he could have DM'd him and said, man, I was cheering for you. I'm sorry that happened. I know what I did and I know what happened in sparring, but no one else should have known that. And now Tank's parading around and sided with the same BS story. I know he had it. I know he was hurt. Like, that's the stupidest thing you could ever done. That's just retarded. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Tsendbaater saying that he's not the mole. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.